aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. We'll be right back.
Welcome to halftime, and guys, so far the game has belonged to Kevin Durant.
Well, Durant just taking charge, kept that defense off balance in the first half. I know he's got more tricks up his sleeve.
Without doubt, Shaq, hard to stop a guy who excels at every type of shot.
And changing it up, my favorite segment, social media posts. Here's a question for Shaq from Denzel MVP. He wants to know, big fella, thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 slot. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander over Van Vliet. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
The Rockets lead by 8. Van Vliet outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Sengun has such a great feel for the game. He's savvy and he knows how to get a call.
Line for the Rockets, Alperen Sengun. 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And for the Thunder, they're shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Gilgeous-Alexander, and he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Williams from long range. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 7 tonight. Eason, pass to Sengun, and here's Van Vliet. Sengun, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Van Vliet misses. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. It's a 10-point game. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. Sengun passes to Durant. Back to Sengun. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Hartenstein. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. That one misses for Hartenstein. Houston leading by 8. Pass to Durant. And it's Durant gliding in for the fast break finish.
Kevin Durant has absorbed a big-time scoring role everywhere he's been. This guy is so special offensively.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. From deep, Holmgren. It's rebounded by Sengun. Sengun's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Van Vliet misses. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Caruso is checked in.
One shot.
That free throw good from Van Vliet. Well, Doris, there's no doubt who the face of the NBA has been for a while now. Who might that be in 10 years, though?
This is such an intriguing question to me, Brian, because some of the guys that come immediately to mind, Luka, he's been a presence on that first-team All-NBA almost since the onset of his career. Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren are now 7-footers who are multidimensional. One guy that I don't think is talked about enough is Anthony Edwards. Highly skilled, highly charismatic.
Dort outside. Clock at 6. Hartenstein with a screen on Smith. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 15.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays. That's been their preferred way of finding points.
All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders in the third spot. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and, of course, Kevin Durant.
Two premier scoring options that defenses really have to scramble to account for.
This is what you love about Fred VanVleet. He knows exactly what his team needs. If you need him to score it, he'll score it. You need him to find a teammate, he will.
Pass to Williams. Over Easton. Williams misses.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Durant with it. Caruso covers. Durant's shot is off. Thunder trail by 13. Caruso outside. Dort outside. Pass to Williams. Buries it from 3. He's got 18.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Down low. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
1:42 left to play in the third. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. Deflected. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Rockets making a change here. The Rockets lead by 12. Outside Holiday. Pass to Şengün. Now Whitmore. Screen by Eason. 6 on the shot clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Houston.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
A quick shot there. It's off target.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Pass to Whitmore. Here's Şengün. The Thunder pull it in. Wallace with it. Guarded now by Whitmore. And here is Williams. 18 points for him. There's a screen. Here's Caruso. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Fires at the elbow. And Whitmore gets it to go on the assist by Şengün.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
And so it's Houston in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 13. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. We've got Clint Capella, Aaron Holiday out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Tari Eason, and it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward.
I got yours.
KD out here flexing on people.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Caruso with it. To the middle. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Durant inside. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Joe. Sinks the tray. Joe's got his first 3 points of the game.
Isaiah Joe, a sweet shooter, folks. That free ball is on point.
To the inside. Here's Capella. Williams grabs the board. Thunder trail by 14. And here's Caruso outside. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got 4 rebounds now. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Holiday passes to Eason. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 5 assists tonight.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Rockets on D. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And there's a pick. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. SGA from distance.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Durant. Soft touch off the glass. Durant's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Taking it inside, SGA.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Here's Holiday. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Rockets lead by 15. For Oklahoma City, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Dort for 3. And another 3 from Oklahoma City.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Here's what the Houston Rockets have lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit to take on the Pistons. Then on Monday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Washington Wizards.
And for that game against Los Angeles, that one might be worth keeping an eye on. It's always a great matchup when those teams face off.
Here's Williams. It's deflected.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
Durant, no good.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Let's check in with Allie LaForce. She's got an update on Fred VanVleet. What'd you learn, Allie?
I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Houston, and his analysis, an aggravation of that nagging shoulder tendonitis. Extremely painful. Adversity hitting this team early, but that will create opportunities for others to step into new roles. It'll be interesting to see how these changes come together, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
Yeah, just so tough. It comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery. recovery, because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Yeah, Şengün's aggressive style is what gets him here.
Thunder trail by 10. And Dort with the bucket on the assist from Holmgren. Dort's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Durant. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And the Rockets lead by 10.
Boy, you just have to sit back sometimes and admire the shooting form of Kevin Durant. Shoulders squared, body straight, pre-shot preparation perfect.
Shoots a fadeaway. Second chance shot. And there's the play by Eason inside.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second chance points.
Houston leading by 12. Smith finds Şengün. Shoots over Hartenstein. And Şengün gets it to go.
Love to see Şengün's confidence continue to grow. Just fantastic work off the catch.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Rockets.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for Kevin Durant.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
And that one drops.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Eason. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. It's Wiggins on the wing. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Kevin Durant. No good on the free throw.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Aaron Wiggins.
Good on the second one. Green for 3. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Gritty road win. How do you evaluate your performance?
It's a tough place to play. You know, they was loud as soon as we stepped on the floor. So, you know,
Nothing on you, though. Congrats on the win.
Allie, and we present the player of the game, Kevin Durant.